Another Kathy in the car. I'd like to explain, because somebody just asked me, why I chose the name Motion for Motion Fitness. And I need to talk about my dad. My dad is 83, and he was the inspiration for the name. He is 83. He was an avid exerciser my whole life, growing up, through my 20s, through my 30s, through his 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, he was active. 2 years ago, he fell on a walk, hit his head pretty good, and then he fell a couple more times after that in the house. And then last year, I'm trying to remember the order of things. I'm pretty sure he had his total knee replacement done like February. And then in July of that year, which was just last year, 2023, he fell in the shower and hit his head on the soap dish. So we and my mom, my parents have been married for, like 55, 56 years. My mom and I got the ambulance. We got him to the hospital, blah, blah, blah. Ever since probably the first fall, he has stopped moving. He has stopped exercising. And I think that he was scared since he fell. He would never admit that because he's fiercely independent. So he would never admit he's scared about anything. But he just has stopped moving. He sits in his chair. He has a hard time standing up because he's very weak. Sometimes he goes to stand up and he falls back down and he tries again. And, you know, my mom and I, because my mom is still pretty active and she wants to do stuff and my dad won't. He can, but he won't. He has a walker. My mom has a walker. You can go for a walk on your walker. My mom gets about 6,000 to 7,000 steps a day, and my dad probably gets 20. He gets up in the morning, sits in the recliner, gets up to go to the bathroom, sits in the recliner, gets up to go to the bathroom, sits in the recliner, has his meals in his recliner. It's been hard to watch, but motivating all at the same time. I'm very much like my father, so I understand his stubbornness, which is pretty much what it is when my mom and I are trying to get him to move. He's just being stubborn. I don't want to do that. I don't want to be that person when I am 83. My husband's grandmother is 98. She teaches exercise classes. She lives in Florida, so she swims every day. She's very active in her community. And to see the difference between somebody who kept moving and somebody who stopped moving has really had an impact on me personally. I've always told people with arthritis, myself included, motion is lotion. We have to move. We have to keep moving. Movement is medicine for your body. It's good for you. You need to do it. A body in motion stays in motion. My dad quit moving, and now he can't. He can. But it's hard because he's weak. So that's where the name came from. Watching my dad, watching my husband's grandmother. Motion. We need to stay in motion as we age to help us live and thrive. Not just live, but thrive. So motion. A body in motion stays in motion.